All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar. Big old news breaking. Minnesota Vikings extend Harrison Phillips. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to be talking about that. Before we do that, remember, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that sub button. We're going live multiple times this week, talking Vikings, everything, anything Minnesota Vikings. Hit that sub. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about Harrison Phillips getting that extension. According to Tom Pelissero, Phillips and the Vikings are in agreement on a 2-year extension worth up to $19 million. With more than $13 million guaranteed. And the extension means Phillips is under contract with the Vikings through 2026. Phillips, he signed that 3-year contract with us and was set to be a free agent after this year. There had been rumblings that Harrison Phillips was going to get this extension. So let's just break this thing down. Before we get into the player himself, let's just go with what he brings to this locker room. Walter Payton nominee last year, locker room guy. Everybody loves him. It's always fantastic to have a guy like that in the locker room. Let's get on the field. The dude is a very, very, very good defensive lineman. He's not a superstar by any means. We know this. When we signed him from the Bills, all the Bills fans out there saying, like, dude, you're going to love him. He's just a hardworking dude that gets the job done. And that's what he's done here. And most importantly, what he's done here as he has played. He's been healthy every damn game. He has not missed a single game for the Minnesota Vikings, starting 17 games the last 2 years, and comes out with a boom against the Giants, getting that sack. But what he is and what the Vikings are doing is they're setting themselves up for next year and the following year as far as adding some more pieces of this defensive line. They needed a Harrison Phillips. They needed a guy that could stuff the run. They don't need a guy that, Harrison Phillips isn't a guy that's going to go out there and light up the stat sheet. If you look at his stats, it's like, oh, yeah, it's great. He's doing the dirty work. We need him so we can add a potential superstar defensive lineman, whether that's in free agency where we have a ton of money to spend next year, or a potential draft pick. Mason Graham, the guy from Michigan. I'm granted we have to have a high-ass draft pick, but a guy like that where we can finally bolster this defensive line, and Harrison Phillips is a beautiful number 2 to whoever that big old star we end up getting is. And remember, we still got the Taki Taimanis. We got the Levi Drake Rodriguez. We got these younger guys as well that maybe that's that number 3 guy where we have a guy that's an up-and-comer. We got Harrison Phillips that we know what we got at a very good price, I must say. And then potential superstar. But this was beautiful. We needed this guy on defense. He's only 28 years old, so he's still got plenty left in the tank. But Harrison Phillips, a very, very good move by Kwesi to get this guy locked and loaded. Imagine if we didn't have Harrison Phillips after this year. I mean, I love Levi Drake Rodriguez. I love me some Taki Taimanis. But all of a sudden, our defensive line goes from, like, not overly great to just absolutely starting from scratch. So Harrison Phillips, boom, he's going to be part of this defense for years to come. And like I said, what a fantastic dude to have against a potential superstar that we could be looking at finally bringing in. So well done, Kwesi. Grade this thing in the comments. I gave it an A+. Wham, bam. Thank you, man. Let me know in the comments.